I'm just like, for me, listening to that, I think you've captured a sense of introspection he talks so brilliantly about during that period of time that this came about from. And I think your lyrical development in this, I hear a different side of your lyricism than I have in other projects.
Thank you. Well, a lot of that was just because we were just talking, and it led to lyrics. You know, we walk in, and that one, JP and I, and Paris, who wrote on that, and Tony, we were just having a conversation about, you know, like what it's been like in New York, and it got to the line about we can get there faster with cars, so we don't. I kind of love that it just felt like a conversation amongst friends and a therapist all at the same time.
Yeah, it just feels, I don't know, for me, a question that I wanted to ask, because in this record, when I'm listening through, hearing sort of, you break down these walls to this emotional intelligence that I know from behind closed doors that you have so deeply. Was it like you walked into these rooms and you said, oh, I want to have these conversations and I want to go deep to this level? Or is it because of the places that you are in your life that you're talking about that you just naturally went to that introspection?
I think that, you know, I kind of realized quickly that everyone was on board with just trying to say an honest thing,
Yeah.
and not try to write a hit.
Yeah.
And these days you don't know what's going to connect, and you know, for instance, you look at like Backwards, for instance. We didn't think that was a single by any means. It was never sort of released as a single, but people chose it, and it's become one of our favorite songs to play at a show because it feels like it was a single, it was a hit. And so I was just like, why don't I just write the most honest thing and things, and then, you know, see if people connect with it, which is why even, you know, Gut Punch, for instance, was a song that I was sort of like afraid to write for a long time. Not because I'm, you know, sort of subscribing to some archaic masculine thing where you're not allowed to be vulnerable, but because I don't know that I was ready to say that. And what I've loved already is seeing people's reaction to Gut Punch and playing it live and on, you know, TikTok and things. It seems that people really connected with the hope in it and not the sad part of it, you know, which was really important to me, which is why it's my first single. Coming out January 1st. Yeah, Canadian exclusive, guys. First, and now we just sent out the announcement on Instagram and TikTok. I was gonna do it from the stage. I thought that would be kind of cheesy, so they're handling it. It's going up now. Yeah, but I'm very excited that that's the first one, and at the end of this thing, I'll play it for you live. But I have forgotten all the songs that we were gonna play. So I hope it makes you out there. So let's play a piece of Hope. It was the first one. The fun part of the album is that it sort of was like Hope was the first song I wrote, and Gut Punch is the sort of bookend. I've described songs sometimes as having song cousins, where one informs the other, or one is complementary, you know, from like a musical perspective. And I think that Hope, in a lot of ways, is Gut Punch's song cousin that's there for it in tough times. These songs are very intentionally next to each other on the album, which is meant to take you on that journey of self-doubt and then discovery and belief in self. This one's called Hope.
Back when I was young, my faith was on fire. In my Sunday best, singing with my chest.